Welcome everybody. Cheers, welcome to Dialers Through the Tactics. This is my weekly state of my account video. Basically, in this video segment, we go over what I've done this last week, what I plan to do for the week upcoming, what's going on in game, how I spend my crystals, etc, etc. Basically, what I do, or a day in the life, or a week in the life of a whale account. Although, yeah, I'm a whale. All right, let's get right into it, shall we? So, where are we? It is November 15th. I do believe I will try to get this one out for you as quick as I can, because I got to catch up on GAC videos, which I'm behind. So as you see right here, my two teams. Basically, I climb and leave this Lord Vader team in on defense. I have a video up on my channel with me pushing auto and stepping away. I'd say that the auto strategy works about 5 in every 6 battles. Every once in a while, something will happen, and they just, like, for some reason, randomly, Maul will do 3 hits off the bat and then use his AoE and just screws up the cadence, and then you don't get to ultimates fast. Just weird things, but pretty consistent. Very, very nice to be able to put my phone, hit auto, and then walk away and win. And it holds not too bad on defense. Definitely easily beat by JMK with Cap. And then Malevolent, or Executor. Obviously, Executor's the only shit meta. No need to explain that. So where am I at? I am at 8.668. It's actually 669, but my mods are a little bit of a mess because of TW. So yeah, 6.669. I've added about, I think, 19,000 GP. We'll show you exactly where that's from. I actually did like a fair amount to my account this week. Right. What else? Let's talk about what's going on in game, guys. The big news is the 4 Legends marquees leading to Starkiller on December 15th. So we already know that Dash Rendar is the first marquee that is coming. If I had to guess, it's going to be coming. They're going to put him in game with the Wednesday update, and then his event will go live Friday. I also think on the Wednesday update, they're going to announce the next character whose event will go live next Friday. And then so on and so on until we get all 4. And then we have the event launching on the 15th. Because they need to get these next 3 characters announced and out into everyone's hands as soon as possible. If they're, with the event coming. And CG has stated that they are going to be marquees. And they're going to be Legends marquees. So it's not from video games only, even though the first 2 are video game characters. It is Legends characters. Non-canon characters. If they give me Darth Talon, I will wail. And I will wail hard. But somehow I think that she's a little too obscure. There's better known Legends characters to be had. AKA Mara Jade, etc. So that's the big news of the day, of the week. Conquest 10 just wrapped up. It was, so as someone that's always gotten the red box, this one felt harder than the last one. It felt grindier than the Maul Conquest. It just did for some reason. I don't know why. It just felt, I think it's because you had to do those 3 bounty hunters and smuggler battles every day if you want to get those 2 feats. It just seemed a little bit grindy. So, but Conquest is done. I managed to get a few nice slices from my mod mats from the red box. I got, 115 Boba shards since I bought the big pass, and I actually bought 5 shards, which was dumb. Don't need them, because I'm going to buy the big Conquest pass every time, since I did feel a significant boost in the energy refresh, the stamina refresh, and I really enjoyed the free disc swaps. I swapped out discs, like, everywhere in those last few days to get the last feats done. I got 100% of Conquest done. Every single last feat, every mini boss, every boss, I got everything done. Because I'm a completionist that way. Alright, so now as you see, Conquest energy is now gone. So what am I going to be spending on my crystals on for these next 2 weeks? I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be doing 3 of each. So 300, 600, 750 crystals per day on energy refreshes. And then the rest of my spare crystals from my getting first in both of my arena payouts is going to go strictly to Fennec Shand shards, and you can buy her shards out of shipments right now. I want to have her relicked before Dad Bod Boba comes, so I have 2 more months. Right? Yeah, 2 months till I get Boba. So I should be able to, and we'll look at her in my roster in a second. I should be able to get her relicked and buy her shards out of shipments by then. But also, like 6 weeks from now, if Dash gets released on Friday, so say 7 weeks, then he's gonna go into the shipments, and I'll have to buy his with shipments as well. I don't feel like I'm gonna wail out on Dash Rendar. No, definitely not. We'll see. It's also Christmas, and I can't be just chucking money around. So that is my plan. A little different. I'm doing some things a little differently. So my mod energy is right now is going to farming nothing but offense mods. That's what I'm doing with my mod energy. My canteen energy is just farming up signal data, a relic material, right? Hoping for those Omicron abilities, because they're going to be very, very, very important going forward. And then my normal and my ship is just going to high-end relic salvage farming. Is it salvage? Relic scrap farming. Exactly. I'll show you what I'm talking about when we get into my roster. So that is what I'm spending my crystals on. I had to do 1 refresh in ships tonight, so 50 crystals. So roughly I'm spending, on average, I'd say 800 crystals a day, which allows me to bank about 250 a day for Fennec shards. All right. Okay, cool. So that's what's going on in game. That's what I'm doing with my economy. Now, let's talk about real money spent this month, or this week. So what did I spend? I bought, I think it was the 13, let me see here. Where's crystals? So I did buy one of these $40 packs. So this turned out to be about $45 Canadian. And I got the minimum possible. I got 2 droid brains, 2 computers. So definitely not worth it to gamble on, in my opinion. In my opinion, it's much, much better to wait for the big pack, which is, I think it's $70 Canadian, but so $30 more, but you're guaranteed triple the brains versus the 2, right? So I gambled once there, and then for crystals, I bought a box of crystals, so basically $16 to finish off Omega shards, because Fennec's now in the shipments, and I wanted to start buying her shards instead of Omega, so I did buy some crystals to finish her off. So what did I spend? That's $44 plus 16. Let's just say roughly I spent $60 this week in real money on those 2 things. All right? Okay. Let's go into what I did last week. Is my mic on? It is on. Okay, good. What did I do last week to garner 19,000-ish in GP? Okay, obviously, so I said I got Omega done. And then I made a little bit of a mistake here, guys. So I made the classic blunder, unleashing the Horde. So I got Omega done. You know, obviously, I got her to Gear 12, and I had the majority of the stuff readily available to take her up to Relic almost instantly. And then I had a whole plethora of Horde gear. So what did I do? I just started dropping it on Chirpa, Nebbit, and Scavenger. So I think Chirpa was like 10. Nebbit was like 9. Java Scavenger was like 8 or 9. And I just bang, 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 bang. Took them all up before I thought, you know, maybe I should just like hold off for a minute. Let's slow my roll for a minute. Luckily, because now we know that we're going to need all this gear for these next 4 marquees that are coming out very, very quickly. So then, obviously, Dash Render, you saw that his kit's going to synergize very, very well with the smugglers, basically the prepared scoundrels, I should say. So I already had, I have Young Han. I already had him at Gear 12, Gear 12 with all the left side pieces and Zeta. So he was ready to go. I can't remember why. I think it was for the HAAT. Remember way back when there was a solo team with Young Han? That's what I had him up for. Lando was at Gear 11. So I did take him up. I didn't need a whole lot to take him up to Gear 12. Now, yes, I could Zeta him, but you don't need to. This Zeta is basically rendered, in my opinion, useless because Dash Rendar's Omicron makes it so that if you lose prepared, you get it back immediately, right? And what does the Zeta do? It gives an extra 50% chance for each debuffed enemy to become prepared at the end of his turn. But he is always going to be prepared, so the Zeta is pretty much useless. So I did give him better mods because I am going to take him up. Not working on his gear right now, but I did take him up to gear 12. I'll leave him there. No sense to rush until Dash Rendar is up to Relic to really worry about taking young Lando up to Relic. So I dropped my gear horde on these 4 characters right here. I took Cara Dune up to Relic level 5. Obviously, I took Omega from gear 11, 6-star up to 7-star Relic level 4. I'm going to leave her at 4 for now. I don't see anything really pressing to take her up to 5 until I see a reason why I won't. And then Chewbacca. Why is Chewbacca on here? I've had him at Relic 7 for weeks now. Well, I finally remodded him to all tenacity mods. So before he had, I think this one and this cross were tenacity. The rest was crit chance, crit damage. So I know he's not as good as he could be. So obviously, still relatively fast, 263. Still got the crit damage triangle, but I don't have a tenacity cross. So his tenacity is only a whopping 128, which should be in my book good enough to take on most gas teams. But so that's why he's on there, because I did mess with his mods. Cara Dune, obviously these aren't her mods because I have her modded differently for TWs. Actually, I stole a lot of her mods because they were fast. But I sliced some of her mods. I got one of her square up to like a 28, I think, which was kind of nice. So I got her up to Relic 5, and then Lord Vader was my second R9. So my guild, luckily, is blessed upon me. We've won every single TW since the new the droid brains were added to TW rewards. So and then I bought, if you remember weeks ago or a month ago or however long it was ago, I bought the first 3 $70 Relic 9 packs. So I had a second R9 ready to go. I popped on Lord Vader. And then my third one, I don't know. I honestly have no clue who I'm going to Relic next to R9. But I am farming for R9 materials. So this is what I worked on last week. So let's go to now. Let's go to what am I working on right now. So there you go. Young Han Solo is in my favorites bar. So Kenobi is up here just for me to keep track of R9 Relic materials. So as you see, I got all the front ones. I got the Zimbittles up and ready to go. And right now I am farming gear to scrap for the impulse detector and then for the keypad. And then I'll be farming, using him to kind of pick and click to farm my canteen energy. I'm going to want to get a big signal data horde, since signal data seems pretty hard to come across. It is one of the bottlenecks once you get to endgame. Lots of, obviously I have lots of the Relic 8 finisher piece. Those have been banking up because I've never really been pushing. Like if I could do everything with the character at R7 that he could do at R8, why would I take him to R8? So I've been really scrimpy with these. Instead, I've been bringing up all of my roster up to like R5. So I haven't been focusing on R8s, even though I should. Like, I don't have Cam at R8, I don't have Dark Trooper at R8. There's a lot of R8s that I've missed out on by not farming religiously for these impulse detectors, but I'm doing that now. So that's why GK's up there. Obviously, Han, since I already have Vandor, Chewie, and L3 already relicked, I'm not sold that Kira is going to be on that team. I think it's more the 2 damage dealers, the basically a healer in Vandor, the Reviver, and L3 the tank. So these 2, I think, are going to go with Dash. The community will find out if that's true or not. Fennec Shand, as you see, 18 and 65. I'm buying her shards out of shipments when I have crystals available. There's Boba right there. As soon as he's done, he's going to be geared. And then Savage Press is only here for me to farm those relic salvage pieces. So obviously, bayonets for impulse detectors and the lovely shower drains that come with that. Actually, there's a lot of nice gear 1 or relic level 1 pieces also on that node. And then right now for the droid brains, it's furnaces, baby. Furnaces. Let's do a couple right now since I think I have some energy banked. Not buying them with crystals. No. My crystals are just for shards now. There's one. Thank you. I need a ton of these. All right. Well, we got 3. That's more than normal, so I'll take it. So that's why SWGOH is there, just to farm those 2 pieces to crunch for relic salvage. So that's my plan, basically, for the week. I'm going to wait. I'm going to farm up. So I'm going to farm up enough mats with SWGOH to get enough mats for an R9. And then I'm going to wait on that R9. And then I'm going to start gearing young Han Solo and young Lando. So the next team is going to be the Scion Fennec team with, I think it's going to be Bam, Queel, and IG. So that team's going to be ready to go. So Fennec is going to have to be ready to go. Boba's got to be ready to go. And then as soon as Dash comes out, he'll be the next Marquee after Fennec to be farmed. I want to be able to slot him directly into the prepared team, which is why young Lando and young Han are on there. And then we'll just add those last 3 marquees that are coming out for Starkiller onto this, and that's what I will save. I will save. Foolish of me. So foolish of me to unleash my horde, but I did. I'll be, saving for those teams first. So that's my roster. That's what I worked on. That's what I've done. That's my plan for next week. So, not going to be a whole lot of changes when you see this video segment next week. So really quickly, we're going to go over my arena. I did go 3-0 this last week of 3v3, so I went 9-3 for the season, playing casually, which was kind of nice. So you see here, Darth Milda's got Padme in here. I hear a lot of people are now putting in Padme to take out Lord Vader a little bit easier, but Louis Fajardo, my nemesis with his R9 Kenobi, is now climbing again. But he is being very respectful. I will give him that. He is not bumping me. He is avoiding me on his climb. And as such, I am allowing him to take 1, and I'm not sniping him before his payout. So, whatever. He's not in the shard chat anymore, but I'll play ball with Louis because my payout's directly after his, and he can make my life hell as well. So, I'd rather not get into a pissing match that doesn't exist right now. So as you see, Lord Vader, I leave him in on defense, and then it's JMK. You're going to probably see. So this team is actually still quite viable. I actually lost to it with my Lord Vader tonight, and then I went back in with my JMK and beat it. So T, Lord Vader, you stomped me on the AI playing your team stomped me. I think they killed Piet first or something. And then Shooting Star, my buddy, also rocking the R9 Lord Vader. And then you see another JML. Ooh, Mickey, burns when you pee, bud. Burns when you PvP. I think I go check that out, sir. I don't think that's normal. Noochie Boochie, my man, my brother from another mother. He got his maul today. Only R7. You know, you got to bump up those relic levels, Noochie. But you saw my video to solo, or to auto. I haven't seen him up this high for a while, so it's good to see that he's doing it. Let's see how he's got his maul relic. Alright, yeah, let's see if he took my advice. All offense. Is that an offense? It is. Good. Offense, good. Offense, good. Oh, health, not good. Noochie, you want a protection circle. Protection circle. Let's see what he's got for speed. 290, that should get him faster than any cat on our shard, so that should work. So hopefully I see you take first tonight, buddy. Or at least tomorrow, because you probably had a ways to climb up tonight. So yeah, 3 Lord Vaders on the shard, otherwise it's all JMKs, and oh yeah, 3 and the other JMKs and JMLs. That guy, you know, good luck getting higher than 20. So we're in the top 20 now, still JMKs. What is that? That's the old school JML team. Alright, yeah, 2020 wants his team back. I suppose that was early 2021. And then, yeah, getting up to the top 30s, it's like JML, Relic 8, Lord Vader, probably no Maul. Nope, no Maul. Good luck, bud. And then, oh, we got someone still rocking the Bastila team, a couple Rays, C, Revan, just, I bet you these guys just hit auto and just collect the rewards, you know, right? I don't think any of these guys really ever... Hero used to be in our shard. Oh, he's... not a lot of these people climbed, really. I think they just are okay with what they get. Mace, my boy Mace. Haven't seen him in the top 10 in a while. So that's my arena shard. What are we at? We're 20 minutes, so we're going to end this really quick. But my ship shard is starting to shift. My ship shard is starting to shift in a direction I don't like. So we have more and more people with R9 Piets. And it's making it... So, it's making it a little bit harder because... So if their ship goes, they're always going to go first. If they target your Razor Crest, a lot of times you're okay. Dependent. Say if their Cad Bane double taps you, but your Cad Bane then doesn't double tap. Them going first does make it a little bit harder. It's not insurmountable, but it is annoying. So I think we got, what, 3-ish? I think we got 3 R9s. 3 or 4. But obviously I still took first. It's just, you know, I find, while we're looking at ships here, I found that the biggest benefit to this fleet was not taking Piet to R9. It was actually taking Cad Bane to R8. So I got an R8 and BAM. So BAM and Cad are both R8. Never in my wildest dreams did I ever want nor think I would need an R8 Cad Bane. But for fleets, it does make a very significant measurable difference to the outcome of the battle. Mostly because, say they have anything slower, that say they got an R7 BAM, or they have slower CADs. A lot of times, you will go, you will mark, your Razor Crest will go, you'll mark their Razor Crest, and then a lot of times my Cad Bane will go immediately afterwards, do his big AoE, call in Razor Crest on the Razor Crest, and kill the Razor Crest. So it definitely helps. So I would highly recommend Relic 8ing your Cad Bane, even though it's not necessary, but will make your climbs a lot easier. Houndstooth, you can leave at R7, but yeah, BAM and Razor Crest and Cad, I would take to R8 if you are able. So I know Dark Angel's got an R9, Benito's got an R9, Klesk has an R9, and then there's a guy that pesters our shard named Eros. He has an R9, and I want to say Lord Wolf in Caw Patrol has an R9. Let's look. No, R8. All right, okay, R8. So we got 4 R9s, and the one guy that has the R9 I have to beat to take first every day. That's Benito. So yeah, you've seen it before. Pretty much the entire shard is Executors. There's still a bunch of lower star ones, but tomorrow is Executor Day. So I foresee a lot of people getting Executors. So there's 2 non-Executors in my fleet shard. So that's it, guys. That's it. That's all. That's what I worked on this week. It's going to be an exciting lead up to Christmas with the release of Starkiller. Now, it is 4 marquees, and I am not that wealthy unless I want to sell my Bitcoin. Actual Bitcoin, not that Bitcoin. Let's see. Can I get close? Whoop. There we go. Good stuff. Gold plated, actually nice. I'd like to have that. So yeah, I'm not that rich that I want to drop $1,500 on characters for Starkiller who don't have a kit, nothing, don't even know if he's going to be great. I'm assuming he's a legendary, so same power level as a Darth Revan, Jedi Knight Revan, CLS, like that, right? But if he's an Empire character, which he should be since his infographic in that little video, he had an Empire emblem on his suit and a red lightsaber. He might synergize really well with Darth Vader. If not, he might slot really nicely into the Lord Vader team, hopefully taking Piet's place. Although Piet adds a lot of benefits to that team with his constantly increasing mastery on Lord Vader. But maybe he'll take Piet's spot, and that team will finally have its day in the sun as the pinnacle of the meta. We shall see. But until we know those things, I'm not going to even contemplate dropping $1,500 on. So If you made it to the end of the video, guys, actually the safe word of the day. Sorry, Baylor, it's not going to be mangoes. Since I grabbed it, I did Ethereum once already, so we are going to go with Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. Love it, buy it, own it, take it all, give me more. Safe word of the day is Bitcoin. Put that in the comments, and I will respond back. So, till next time, everybody, hope you liked this video. Please leave a like, please subscribe if you're not subscribed. It's funny how this used to come out on Fridays, and now it's coming out on a freaking Monday night or a Tuesday morning, but c'est la vie, man. It is what it is. Till next time, guys. Cheers. Bye-bye.